If you've ever looked at the northeast corner of the tube map, you might have wondered why there's a loop of track starting at Woodford that curves down to Leytonstone, which seems very impractical looking at it. In fact, this section was not purpose-built. Let's find out why. Our journey begins here at Woodford. It was built by the Eastern Counties Railway in 1856 and was an intermediate stop on the branch to Loughton. However, even though it still is today, it's also now a terminus for a shuttle service running every 20 minutes to Hainault. The train arrives, leaves the platform and pulls into a siding. After the next train has left, it comes back and heads back the way it came. The first stop down the line is Roding Valley, a later addition to the branch. It was opened by the LNER in 1936, after the amalgamation of Britain's railway companies, to serve housing developments in the area, and was originally called Roding Valley Halt. Nowadays, it's the least used station on the London Underground network. Skipping forward now to Hainault, where the shuttle terminates, this station also houses a huge depot, with the capacity of 43 trains. One 1962 stock train is still kept here, and the branch was used to test the automatic train operation of the Victoria Line 1967 stock. 3 stations down the line, at Newbury Park, is where the loop used to join the Great Eastern Main Line. For this reason, to link it up to the rest of the Central Line, this is where the trains go underground. Also worth noting is the Grade 2 listed bus shelter outside, designed by architect Oliver Hill. Gants Hill is the furthermost east station on the tube network. Opened in 1947, this station is an architectural gem, with its distinctive barrel-vaulted concourse, inspired by the Moscow Metro. But why is it underground, while the station before, Newbury Park, and 3 after, at Leytonstone, are above ground? To answer this, we need to travel back in time to the early 20th century. The Hainault Loop, as it was originally known, was constructed by the Great Eastern Railway, or the GER, to serve and stimulate growth in the suburban areas of East London. It opened to freight in April 1903 and to passengers in May of the same year. This is not the same loop we know today, of course, as Roding Valley had not been built yet. But most of all, the line did not really form a loop. It continued above ground after Newbury Park to join the Great Eastern Main Line, currently served by Greateranglia and the Elizabeth Line at either Seven Kings or Ilford. There, trains could continue south to Stratford and Liverpool Street, or north to Chelmsford and Southend. In the 1930s, the London Passenger Transport Board was formed and soon started a major overhaul known as the New Works Programme. This included electrifying parts of the network, extending the Bakerloo line, designing and building new rolling stock for the Northern and Central lines, and to also extend the Central line. This meant they took over the GER, now LNER's, entire branch to Ongar, including the Hainault Loop, began integrating it into the expanding Central line. This was done by digging tunnels from Liverpool Street to Stratford, and then connecting up the 2 lines there. The decision to construct deep-level tunnels for the southern part of the Hainault Loop, however, was a major and expensive choice for an area that was mostly residential and wouldn't get too much traffic. As a side note, the Central line was also extended at the other end, out from Northampton to Denham, taking over the Great Western Railway's New North Main Line. If you ever go on the line, the ironwork and the canopies you see here are remnants of its Great Eastern Railway heritage, with the GER lettering still in place after over 150 years. The GER's network was extensive, but the full potential of the loop was never really used, especially a section of track called the Seven Kings Curve. The trains serving the line typically left Liverpool Street, continued up the main line to Ilford, before joining the loop at Newbury Park and leaving it at Woodford. There, it would rejoin the main line, continuing to Stratford and terminate at Liverpool Street. At least from what I can find, there was never a service that started further east, perhaps at Chelmsford, that joined the loop after Seven Kings and terminated at Liverpool Street after going through Woodford and Leytonstone. Thanks for joining us on this journey through the Hainault Loop. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories from London's transport history.